What's up, guys? It is WatchChris. I'm back here at WatchTime 2023. It's Friday, so that means it's going to be a party. Lots of drinking, lots of watches, lots of friends, so come with us. Okay, we are with Erard, and we are going to take a look at some new releases, some releases that just came out a little while ago, and some that literally just came out. And we have a trio of watches. Show us some watches.
With pleasure. The last drop we did, again with Alan Silverstein. We had a few collaborations with Alan Silverstein, but with the others we are more limited. And we said we want to top it up this time. We're launching it in a set of 78 pieces with the signature regulator, which is the movement we use most of the time as our special signature movement. The smiley changes its face every day of the week, depending on whether you like Mondays or you don't like them, or you like Sundays or you don't like them. And for the first time in the set, we also added a Swiss-made tourbillon regulator with a regulator indication, a Swiss-made tourbillon, 110 hours power reserve, manual winding. The watches are in titanium. Grade 2 for the centerpiece, grade 5 for deluxe to be able to polish. And what to say? I mean, gonna be another hot cookie.
Yes.
Every launch, we do about 6-7 launches a year, and every launch gets a bit more exciting on the product. 178 altogether on these two pieces, and 78 only in the set with the tourbillon. And there's a reason for 178. So 178 literally translates Ichi-Fa. It comes from Chinese. Chinese numerals they talk. And 178 literally translated into being strong together.
Speaking of hot cookies, you mentioned
another one.
Another collaboration that has been obviously pretty much sold out within a few
minutes.
I got late to the website, so I was not able to.
Well, our website crashed before. I'm a big fan of Konstantin Chaikin. He's probably one of the most iconoclastic watchmakers. Not only extremely talented, but also his vision of watchmaking is very interesting. He's a self-taught watchmaker, never went to school, and today is the most patented watchmaker. And he's just an incredible character. And I asked him whether he doesn't want to do a regulator, and he came up with, crazy idea with the time eater with the single eye. And initially we had 2 editions of 178 because I don't like to do too many. But then as I told you, our internet site crashed half an hour before we launched it. It was a big nightmare. A lot of people were upset. And Konstantin said, why don't you do another one? I said, okay, if you ask me, I'll do it. I would not have there asking. So after the day version, we did the night version. We call it From Dusk Till Dawn. They're characters. They become alive. They have their own specific life, and that's what I like about watchmaking.
This is one of our few sport watches. Of course, we have our diver also. So this is a watch you could swim with. It's a GMT. It has a beautiful case, rib sides, stainless steel. We have it available in a gray dial, a green dial, and also a black dial. It's been a very good sport watch for us. And continuing that theme, this is our Model 300 diver. This is available in a black dial, a white mother of pearl, black mother of pearl, and also a blue dial. This is a professional dive watch. It's used by several professional divers around the world, including one underwater cinematographer that actually uses this as his daily dive watch. So,
and you also have a bracelet for that, right?
It's available also on bracelet. And then moving into something a little more different is our 222 Railroad. This is a watch that we make. We build it on top of around a vintage Hamilton 10-size pocket watch movement. These are movements from the 40s, maybe early 50s, either 921 or 923. We flat polish the steel. We go through the whole movement. We dynamic poise them. We put in modern, brand new mainsprings we've had made for them as a real enamel dial. This one has the boxcar dial. There'll be other dials coming, blued steel hands. Really fun watch. We have the Crown and the 12 here, about 130. So we have several models with our 801 movement. This is the Corps of Engineer. So this has our in-house movement. We're making 90% of this movement in Pennsylvania. Real enamel dial. This is inspired by the Corps of Engineer pocket watches from World War I. And then we have some of the art watches here with hand painting, cloisonne, and wood marquetry, and also a brand new one with made of stone mosaic or stone marquetry.
All right, guys, it is WatchChris. I am back with Royter watches. We are here at WatchTime 2023.
Yes.
And you're going to show us some of the watches that you have.
With great pleasure, Chris. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Hi everyone, my name is Dan Royter. I'm the watchmaker behind Royter watches. This is a special timepiece that I made with collaboration with Team Asso. And this is a royal blue and Team Asso green. So we did a special color of the dial according to Team Asso's taste. Of course, this is all hand finished by me. I take the 7750 movement as a base and I take it all apart and I hand finish it by myself, self-taught.
Here in New York, in Brooklyn.
Exactly.
I actually reached out to you about
yes.
2 years ago. It's like our anniversary. We became very good friends. I noticed your watch. I reached out to you, and we've been friends ever since.
So the second piece that I made this year is a very special piece that has very meaningful dial, sterling silver, hand engraved the numerals and indices instead of applying them, and frosted on the background. And we did ruthenium plating in the center. Of course, it's all hand finished and hand done. And on this dial, I decided to put New York as our city, of course, represent for the New York. And in this movement, I used La Juperay as a base movement, and I hand finished it, as always. With
so you get the same finishing, but you're doing a different movement.
Yes,
This is vertical clutch, column wheel.
This is column wheel movement.
And it's just a little bit of a higher end movement that you're trying to go to.
This is a prototype, but I'll make some more. I'll try to make some more
in the future.
because this is a very complex style. It's all hand engraved, and hands are also handmade and beveled by me in my workshop in Brooklyn. So stay tuned, guys. And
More to come from Royter watches.
Next year, maybe I'll
time only.
Yes, time only. Hopefully,
We're excited about.
This is my next project, and one day I'll have a booth here, and hopefully you'll hear from me again.
We're here at Moser with Claudio, and he's going to show us some of the new streamliners.
Focusing on just some of the new streamliners. Here we have the new center second streamliner from a salmon dial, which was recently introduced. It was a 1-year run and essentially ended the reign of the Green Dragon. So very few are being made. It's one of the most asked about watches this year for us.
So you won't make the Green Dragon anymore, that's it?
What's coming out next, I don't really know just yet, but there should be some interesting dial colors in the future. Here's actually one of my favorites. This is the first rose gold streamliner tourbillon, which also has the Vanna black dial on it. Beautiful watch with also the global light hands. It's an automatic 72-hour power reserve.
So Vanta Black, for people who maybe don't know, basically absorbs 99.9% of light, and so you're getting a very deep, dark black dial that almost sort of disappears, right?
Yeah, it looks like a black hole. It's hard to photograph, but when you look at it, it's really mesmerizing. I mean, when you hold a Vanta Black against just anything black, it almost makes it look gray.
Right.
And it's because of the absorption of light, and it redistributes it, so there's no reflection. Segues into our newest, and this is our first streamliner that we made without a bracelet. So it's a boutique exclusive. Probably going to make just about 25 pieces this year. So you've got the rose gold case, green dial, rubberized strap. It's available just through our boutiques.
Thank you so much for showing us these. I really appreciate it, and we're going to go to Moserland, hopefully, here in New York. Just
absolutely.
Recently opened Moserland.
Yeah, so we have basically a place for all the Moser family members to come from around the world. Make an appointment, and we'd be happy to welcome you over.